The LEGO Fortnite version 30.40 update brings huge quality of life updates to the game, including fast travel with bus stations and the highly requested feature of being able to hot swap your game settings without starting a new world. Version 30.40 also brings new toys, vehicles, map UI changes, and expanded inventory. Stick around to take a closer look at these new LEGO Fortnite updates. Let's start with the fast travel. There are now bus stations around your LEGO world and a blocky battle bus that will shuttle you to and from villages and your favorite resource spots. The bus stations are already available in your world, if you can find them. Let's just say that there are some major glitches with the bus stations upon the release of this update. First, I couldn't even find them on any of my world maps, and the one bus station I did stumble upon just didn't work, and I couldn't even destroy it. The only way I was able to test this cool new feature was to hop into sandbox mode and build a bus station. They're pretty easy to use, just choose where you want to go and wait 15 seconds for the bus to arrive. Do note that you can only travel to bus stop locations, not just anywhere on the map. Once in the air, you can thank the bus driver and then you'll be booted out to drop to your destination. Supposedly, you can destroy the bus stops to collect rift shards and then rebuild them in your choice location, but this currently doesn't seem to be working. But it's still a really cool feature that will be awesome once the bugs are worked out. And if fast travel wasn't exciting enough for you, how about being able to change your world settings without starting over? Well, now you can hot swap your world settings to make changes to worlds you've already begun. And you'll access this once you hop into your world. Want to turn off stamina or hunger? No problem. You can also turn on the ability to fly even if you're not in a sandbox world. The only settings you can't change in a current world are your modes, such as Cozy, Survival, Sandbox, and Expert, and your player elimination setting. Note that if you turn enemies or friendly creatures off, they will still remain until you leave the area, so it won't work if you're being chased by a bear and want immediate relief. Now let's talk about the new toys added in the 30.40 update. 2 sizes of uninflated balloons are available, small and large, but you'll need to first craft a loom in order to unlock these recipes. You'll also have 2 fun gadgets to tinker with, pressure plates and trigger plates, which can be used to inflate your balloons among other creative possibilities. It took me a while to figure out the balloons. Let's just say I lost a few airships in the process, but don't worry, I found them floating in the sky once I got the hang of the balloons and switches. As for new land vehicles, you can now build a kart racer or an off-road flyer. And both are pretty darn fun to use to traverse the landscape when you don't want to fast travel. And for those of you completionists, the LEGO Fortnite version 30.40 update added a Codex. Anything that you have discovered in LEGO Fortnite will be notated along with hints on how to obtain any unfound items. And you can also track recipes within the Codex. Using the map also got a lot easier in this update. The zoom range has been extended and panning across your entire world is available. It's now a lot easier to see the Star Wars camp location compared to your main villages. If you're on controller like I am, you'll see a new cursor to help manipulate the map. And you can now use pings on the map to drop a marker in your world to highlight destinations, though I couldn't figure out how to turn off the markers once I arrived. If you open your backpack, you should immediately notice another awesome change: increased inventory. Your inventory now has expanded to 32 slots. Another cool UI feature of this update is the ability to name your worlds and villages as you wish instead of the limited pre-created titles. So get creative with your naming, just don't cross the line of impropriety. I tried, it won't let you. And finally, a brand new pirate lifestyle LEGO build and decor set just dropped in the Fortnite item shop. For 1,000 V-Bucks, you get the Captain's Battlement and Planky's favorites. captain's cabin, and seaport style building and decor sets to use in Lego Fortnite. Buying the entire set for 1,000 V-Bucks actually saves you 300 V-Bucks from buying each of the 3 individually. But if you just want the main building pieces, the Captain's Battlement and Planky's Favorites can be purchased a la carte. And you get a decent amount of building pieces in the Captain's Battlement set for 800 V-Bucks, plus the furniture, piano, and lighting in the Planky's Favorites decor that comes with it. So that's a significant update to Lego Fortnite with the fast travel bus stops, which hopefully will be working smoothly soon, and ability to change world settings on the fly being insanely helpful additions to help make the game less tedious and adaptable to a fluid playstyle. But we also got some fun new toys and vehicles, minor mapping UI changes, and a new pirate Lego set in the item shop. Honestly, I'm impressed that the Fortnite team is continuing to put this much work into a mode that seems to have lost some hype since its debut. With each of these Lego Fortnite iterations, the game is becoming more enjoyable and an adaptable experience for lovers of Lego and open world exploration games. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Lego Fortnite version 30.40 update. Tell me if the battle bus stations are working for you. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time.